dangerous inmates out of sight.
We literally just got into POOLSMORE right now.
We've been given exclusive access inside POOLSMORE prison.
If you don't do the gang's way, then the gang will turn up on you.
I will stab you in my heart. What?
Hundreds of South African soldiers were deployed on Thursday to crime-ridden suburbs of Cape Town.
Would you say POOLSMORE is one of the most dangerous prisons in the world? Yo, what's up, boys? So on the way to POOLSMORE prison now. We're like, when did you the first YouTuber to go to POOLSMORE?
No.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of POOLSMORE prison?
Yo, shit. Yo, numbers, right?
Numbers. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of POOLSMORE prison? Why do you pull that face?
Number.
It's a scary place.
Do you think it's the most dangerous prison in the world or not?
I think so. It is.
Why would you say so?
Because things that are happening inside, they're very scary.
Do you know if anyone's ever escaped from POOLSMORE?
No.
What do you think the prisoner's favorite food is at POOLSMORE? Favorite food? Release. Yo, shout out, man. Thank you. Huh? What if I told you we're going to POOLSMORE prison after this interview? Can you give me some advice before we go there?
Don't drop soap.
Bro, real shit though. Don't drop the soap, gang. Don't drop the soap. If you care about your shiny stuff, if you care about shiny stuff, the only thing that's happening there is going out, bro. The only thing that's happening is going out, not inside, buddy. Where you go? We have inside. Where you going inside? That's the only way to get inside my thing, though. Yo, pause. It's the only way you can be active, though. Getting shit out, not inside, boy. Where you going inside?
What do you think like the prisoner's favorite food is?
Their favorite food.
Yo! Bro, they haven't arrived at the prison, dog. So robberies. Yo, the bro just you are such an amateur, bro. How do you rob someone in front of thousands of people?
He's definitely going to POOLSMORE. He's definitely going to POOLSMORE. Yeah, let the cut. Did you get him? I saw you tackle him. Right now we're heading to POOLSMORE prison. We're actually about 5 minutes away from POOLSMORE prison. We're going to investigate. We're going to find out what's going on at POOLSMORE and hopefully survive.
Most people think it's like cool to be in POOLSMORE, but that's what we want to find out. It's actually cool.
Who thinks it's cool to be in POOLSMORE? Do you guys think like American prisoners could survive in POOLSMORE?
No.
Not a chance. These guys here are built like a little bit different. We were actually thinking about it the other day, but do you think American, like USA prisoners could survive in POOLSMORE?
There's no nonsense. No nonsense here.
This you guys do. Zano's a lawyer, actually. Like, yeah, he's like our lawyer, bro.
Allegedly.
Yeah, if you guys do like the video, support the channel, like the video.
Maybe Robin Island, bro. What do you say?
Robin. Hey, well, we're gonna canoe there, bro. Bro, I'm kind of scared, dude. Like, what if the guards don't even let us in? It's right here. Oh, okay, guys, we're literally about to get in, and it's just here. We just need to hide the camera. Alright, let's put this phone up. Just a random. Oh shit, the phone. Oh. So shaky. Oh yeah, we're putting it right now. Hi Chief, how are you? Do you know where we park? We can't go in this side, eh? You can't come in here. Okay. This one, okay. For state police. Yeah, so we can't come in this entrance. Yeah. We're gonna try just climb over the wall. See what's going on in POOLSMORE. This is actually the fence over here.
Trying to someone escape. Trying to make an escape.
Yeah, so you're not allowed to actually climb into the bed. I don't know why you guys are so chilled about looking at the prison wall. I feel like that's the most sus thing you can ever do.
So yeah, this is like the biggest contradiction ever, because this is like
Look at this house, bro. Just look at these houses, this farm style, like this whole setup. And then just there, just like a few meters away, and next door to the prison actually, are the most dangerous people in the country. Oh, it's no entrance, bro. We need to put the camera up. You can take a car behind us. Thank you, man. Fine dining. Oh, damn, we just broke into. It's at your own risk. Sure, let's start a quick slide. We just broke into Portsmouth. So this is literally inside the walls of Portsmouth prison, bro. So what does this must be like where all of like the staff and like the guards live, bro? They got tears and shit. They got tears to live. So should we just fucking check out the neighborhood? Look at this, there's a Porsche. Are you kidding me? There's even apartments in here. How much accommodations? Damn, bro. Which way do you think we go? Those times. Yeah, wait, there's someone. There's no directions in here, so I'm introduced to us. Hey, bro. How are you, man? Is it safe here? I'm scared of, like, the prisoners. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, gents. Guys, we literally just got into Portsmouth right now. Inside, actually. Look behind us. If you guys can guess what's behind us of Portsmouth, then you're a smart ass motherfucker. Let's take it. Portsmouth. You guys can see that. I don't know what cell block that is. We might need to pull up. You can actually see prisoners equating it. Transporting them from
They all share one shower and a toilet, but often it's just a bucket. Disease outbreaks, severe overcrowding. Inside this prison hell.
Is there like a crime problem here or something? Just in case it's someone else. So we're outside the Baltimore shop. We're gonna go get some, like, I don't know, whatever we can get. We're gonna get some sweets and a Coca-Cola, bro. Apparently. Allegedly.
Yeah, boy, yeah. I pray, dog. I don't go to prison, dog.
There's so much barbed wire outside.
I don't think you can say I'll never go to prison, boy. If you say you can never go to prison, they can frame you, boy. Life is not up to you, boy. You can get framed outside, boy. But the only thing I'm praying for is to not go to prison. I'm praying, but if I leave, it's okay, bro. Life can happen, bro. Life can happen.
It's like the easiest way of ending up in Baltimore.
Someone like they can frame you, bro.
Protect the shop and the prison. To steal from a prison community. CJ, what are you doing in Baltimore right now? What's the craziest thing you've heard of, like, about Baltimore? Why prisoners escape from Baltimore? Give us a little bit of a boom. Yo, thanks, bro. Shout out, bro. Thank you, bro. Thanks for the time, man. Hey, come. Damn. Is this dog not gonna bite someone? Do you guys live here? Okay. And are you guys not, like, afraid, like, that the prisoners will jump over?
Okay, a few times they did try to break out, but I mean, when the alarm goes off and no one is allowed to go outside the gates, but except to be on the premises.
So we were at Cavendish earlier, and we were actually just interviewing someone about POOLSMORE, and then out of nowhere, some guy comes running past, and he just, like, snatched the phone. Just call him. He's definitely back to POOLSMORE. Zax was, like, freaking out. No, I wasn't. Because your parents work in the facility, right?
They stay in prison. They fight there, so
How do they, like, bring in a knife or, like...
No, it's not what they bring in, is they make, planks, sharpen it, make it into a knife.
Drugs, cell phones, and sharp objects are just some of the things found at POOLSMORE prison in the Western Cape.
Do you get scared, like, with your dad working there? Like, what, like, from his safety or, like, if they, I don't know, stabbed him or something?
No.
What do you feel? Do you love your dad?
yeah.
Okay. Another really cool NGO we saw online, and that person was telling us about is joint bands, not gangs.
A local non-profit is hard at work to challenge all of that. They're called joint bands, not gangs, and they're bringing instruments in to help gangsters out.
So we'll pop up some info against it. There was a card over there. Yeah, try to find it here. I can't save them. Maybe just ask and see if he says anything. Do you work here, right?
So what's the craziest thing you've heard?
You know, most in prison is there's a lot of stabbings.
I'll ask you a question quickly, man. Is Portsmore, is it quite dangerous in there?
Yeah,
Dangerous.
it's dangerous. Yeah.
Yes, you don't want to go inside if you can avoid it. Is that a fresh tat I see?
Yes, I
That looks-
made it yesterday.
I like that tat. That's actually really
What does it
cool.
mean?
Faith. I never used to have faith in myself, or faith in other people, or faith in what I'm doing.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
So that
Never ever think that again.
yeah, so that is why I put it on. So now I do believe in myself, and I do
Yeah.
believe in myself and I people.
Thank you so much, guys. Do you think if we try and climb this fence here,
I can't jump.
you're not allowed? How would you jump over this? I actually saw a video where the guys had escaped and they threw like their blankets over the fence.
They escaped through breaking down the butler bus. And then they jumped the two fences.
No. Like a police task force, literally, they're actually watching us now, bro. And I don't think we're allowed to be this close to the fence. But Sax, I back you. Just try to break through this thing, bro. It does seem kind of flimsy though, in a way.
Can you dig underneath it?
Like you can't actually dig under here because it's all like cemented or like tar road on the sand. Yeah, maybe should we get it? Do you guys have a spade, bro? We try and break into Portsmore. It wouldn't be hard to just hoy someone on someone's shoulders and then pop over.
Try.
Yeah.
Try. Come.
No, this is illegal. Dog, part of the security team. What's going on? Yo, you wouldn't want to mess with that dog. Yes. So there's a whole restaurant in Poolsmore. Apparently, yeah. So this is the Poolsmore prison restaurant, and there's low risk offenders that work here and help out.
So, do the prisoners actually make this?
Yeah. Crazy. There's a restaurant in the prison. Still trying to wrap my head around it. Oh, there's a chef there. Can I get a pork roast? Can I get it with a salad? Can I get it with a salad? Thanks so much, man. We also came a little bit late, so this is all they were serving at the moment, but I think they do have other good things. We really got a salad. Sax, what's tomato sauce with those chips, dude? Dude, this is a Portsmore salad, bro. Alright, let's jump, boys. This is the whole restaurant. Come support.
The guys are actually making the food are actual prisoners. So I'm eating the guys. The only chips that matter is chips that if you pick it up.
That vlog is too delicious, bro.
It's made with love.
We're actually on our way to meet some gangsters. So I'm a little bit gangsters. We're just naturally a little bit more apprehensive. It's not as scary as feeling Nasty C. Or Nasty's not gonna stab you mid-interview. We're gonna survive. Touch wood. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Who am I here with? But maybe don't say your real name. John Craig. All right. We're here with John Craig. Just a little bit about yourself.
I grew up in the orphanage all my life. I went to school. I did my school finish, all that came out of the orphanage. Didn't have a stable family support system. Became friends with certain people. I got involved with gangster. Murder, robbery of jewelry stores and all that. And I got sentenced. First sentence was a 15 years. The next sentence was a 16 years.
And did you ever go to Portsmouth?
Yes, I was. Last year, first time experience. You can have what you want in prison, man. You can have how much money, man. Freedom is priceless.
We don't invite any offender here. They come here because they do alleged crimes.
What would you say Portsmore's famous for?
That's famous for numbers and people, that young people, man, that cold killers, that. So, yeah, Portsmore's famous for cold killers. So I would say that.
Would you say it's one of the most dangerous prisons in the world?
Yes, yes, I would. Like I said, there's code killers, there's people that brag about shooting their face off. I mean, stuff like that, you know, who brags about shooting their face off?
Did you ever spend any time at POOLSMORE?
The longest I've been at POOLSMORE was 3 years, 6 months working.
And you mentioned earlier that with that Ross Kemp video or interview that went out, what happened with that? Were you there? Were you a part of that?
Yeah, we Ant came there and shoot this whole thing. That was in the 90s.
And I took the knife and stabbed him in his heart. And 2 times the blood come out.
Was Johnny Mongrel, does that sort of ring a bell for you?
Yeah, you know, we did a few times. We was that time there, that time in prison, and they won the different section. We won the different section.
I got stabbed here in my heart.
What?
Yeah, and they had to operate here. That shit happens so fast, man.
Damn, bro. Yo, things are happening there. It's not hard, bro. You're still alive, damn. And you were fighting for your life, dude.
As he stabbed, I blocked him. Then he came again and I stabbed and I blocked again. Without names, now when he stabbed me, he walked away. The blood was making squirts. And they took me to the hospital immediately, and that is what saved my life.
Would you say POOLSMORE is one of the most dangerous prisons in the world?
POOLSMORE is the most dangerous prison.
And why would you say that?
Anything can happen. You see now, there's someone lying, stabbed full of holes because something that he did or something that went wrong. So,
what was it like the first day going into POOLSMORE? Like, were you scared? How were you feeling?
Okay, I wasn't nervous because I was a number really, you know, that before I went in, so I wasn't nervous. I was just like, I don't know what to expect because it's my first time in POOLSMORE. I've been to other prisons, but I just stick to my number thing, and then you know, I believe that I'll be fine. Number 26, as you can see, XXVI. I can't put 26 on because I mean, I find myself in various places now. People see 26 and they feel uncomfortable. So I put the XXVI over here, so it still represents number 10, 10 by 26.
And then, like, if I were to go into prison, I don't speak Afrikaans, but what's one, like, Afrikaans word that I should probably know when I go in there?
you just be yourself in prison.
Oh, is it?
But yeah, but your heart plays a bigger role. Your heart, you can't lose focus. The first time people is gonna come to you, try to rob you, take your stuff off, but you just have to stand on your manners, you know, you can't rob me and all that, you know what I'm saying? Because first time before I was 26, I was also not a number, you know what I'm saying? So obviously people came to me and wanted to rob me, but I didn't allow that.
You don't give me money or you give me. What can you say?
My little money.
You will give me. No
No
other
other
way.
way.
The craziest thing that you...
To see the one guy hit another guy with a block on the head, and I was like, wow, yeah, this shit happens, you know, shit's real, yeah.
Like a gate lock.
Yes, so they keep it kind of close with a rope, so if you swing, it doesn't swing that much to them. It does it well.
What's like the most kind of common slang words? Okay, cool. What was like a normal breakfast, lunch, and dinner in POOLSMORE?
Nothing is normal. You get your porridge, you get your bread in the afternoon. Before 1 o'clock, you get your meal, and that's your food. Tonight, tomorrow, you eat again. Like, your bread. That's it for you for tonight when you get hungry.
What do you normally get for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
For breakfast, we get like, we get rice meal, we get jugglers, we get whole rice, you know, and then for lunch, you will get starch of bread, brown bread. And you will get mealies, you will get sometimes chicken with the vegetables.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're there for 10 years, you're getting 10 years the same meal.
And then when you were in POOLSMORE, like within the prison, what was the best food? What was the best meal that you can remember?
Yo, guys, do you care about their best food, their best meal? You're in prison, boy. You're in prison, buddy. You don't need to care about those foods like, nah, this food was the best food, bro. You wanna get out there, bro. You wanna chow your mother's food, chow your food up. But if you think you wanna chow your prison food all the time, it's childhood.
Christmas time and New Year, we get chicken, fried chicken and all that.
Yeah. And then like with like the wardens and the police there, were there any nicknames that like the prisoners would call the wardens?
Yeah, like Mapuza, Khatas, so So Warden is called a Warden, but we called him a Pooza.
What does that mean?
It's like a nickname for a police.